What's up guys, back for another video. Today I'm going to be doing the clutch on my Suzuki Bandit 600. I've had the clutch plates soaking overnight, just soaked them again just to keep them in the oil. Apparently I've got to do it so I don't ruin the clutch. The bike is really hot right now because I've just been riding here. I'm going to get straight into it. I don't know what I'm doing, I've looked online, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to release the oil out the bottom of the bike. I think the drain plug's on the other side of the exhaust, which would be fun and games. The clutch plates have been soaking there. I've got the friction plates in there. And then I'm going to be tackling all these bolts and doing all of them, take this off, and then it should explain a little bit more. Let's get into it. Right, that's that draining off. As you can see, it's very freaking hot and I couldn't hold the plug. So now I'm going to start undoing these and get all these slackened off, and it should be able to reveal something else. Right then, so I've just taken that case off. I have dropped it in the oil because I'm an idiot. So that's the clutch plates and friction plates in there. I've been told I've got to undo these 4 bolts and they should have a spring behind them, so they will have tension. You have to kind of do them in diagonals. Once that comes out, the plates can then come out and we can see how really bad this clutch is. Let's get it. Okay, so that's them 4 bolts out with the springs on. They went through this plate. Then they screwed onto these points here. This is like a roller bearing, I assume, to pick up for the back side of this. And these are the clutch plates. I don't know if it looks bad or not, I'm not sure. But we got a new one, so we're happy. But you've just got to remember which order they come in, and they literally just fall out. But this is the important bit, I've been told. You've got to remember which order they go back in. So I know now that I've got a clutch plate at the front, and I believe that looks like a friction plate behind. Yeah, so a friction plate behind, you can see there. So clutch plate, friction plate, clutch plate, friction plate. Cool. We'll pull them all out and see what they're like, compare them to the other ones and pop the new ones back in. Right, it's time to put the new ones back in. Apparently you don't need to soak the friction plates because they get soaked anyway, and it's not so much it's more the pads on the clutch plates that need soaking, otherwise you can break it. So that's that. These are the new ones. I'm going to quick glance over and make sure they're all right. It was soaking in old oil, I'm a bit worried about that, shouldn't really have done that. But we haven't got money to waste, so straight back in, let's get it. Right then, so if you're stupid like me, fucking hell, looking here with motorbikes. So if you're stupid like me, you would have forgot to buy the gasket around here. I just popped into like a automotive shop and they do gasket paper, so I got myself a Stanley. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm an absolute idiot. I mean, I could just use the same, but I've done it before on other bikes and it just leaks, so don't want to take any chances on this. I don't really want to be redoing it. So yeah, I'll be back with a new gasket, hopefully, fingers crossed. If not, this is getting used again. Actually, I've had second thoughts. So I was going to make a gasket, but this one actually looks intact. it's proper stuck down. I'm going to take the risk. It looks clean all the way around. Well, there's something there. I'll clean that off. It looks intact, but to be honest, I can't be asked. And if I've got to make a new one, I've got some gasket paper. So, it's what it is. New oil, maybe later on. Let's get it back on now. So this goes, let me just have a look, like that. Like that. Now remember, this long bolt here went in there. And this long bolt went in here. And the rest are all the same size. Cool. Right then, so that's all them bolts tightened up. Make sure you put the sump plug back in. I'll take this back off a minute. So make sure obviously no shit gets in there. Clean your funnel out, make sure you've got no bits in there. Then when you fill it up, make sure the bike's nice and level. It's pretty basic stuff. And just obviously make sure it's between your marks on your gauge. This bike said, online it said it takes about 3 litres. I think I got 4 litres. I didn't go for the sport stuff. Just going for, yeah, 4 litres. Just your standard oil really. And yeah, we're going to let it soak for a little bit. Weather doesn't look great. And then I'm going to start it up. Wish me luck, people. So I filled it up. That's where I filled it up to. It's a bit higher than usual. But when you think about it, if you drain the whole bike, and it's all dry in there at the minute, so that should go down. I shouldn't really need to top it up, but if I do, I've got plenty anyway. So yeah, let it soak in a minute and I'll be starting it. Okay, so I'm getting the bike up to temperature, making sure it doesn't leak, there's no leaks underneath, and just get it warmed up, and then you can see at the gauge, once it's warm, down there, you should be able to see if it's dropped or anything, or if you need to add any more. And I don't know how the ride's going to go, but let's hope it's alright. So then, the clutch has worked amazing, no faults. I've literally just got to get out and wear it in, but yeah, hasn't dropped oil at all. Pretty good feeling. Doesn't really slip or anything. Well, it doesn't slip at all, which is good. I'll include a video of me riding so you get to see what it's like. And yeah, see you on the next one.